Today is June 21st, 2013. You're watching Speedrun. Making iOS games about serious subjects is a lot harder than you think due to Apple's restrictive App Store rules. We spoke to a handful of indie developers, including the makers of Endgame Syria, Phone Story, and Smuggle Truck, on dealing with these regulations and the challenges of tackling tough, real-world subjects with video games in the mobile space. An upcoming system software update for the PlayStation 3 will undo a bricking problem caused by the previous one. The update, coming on June 27th, will undo what was done with firmware version 4.45, which was supposed to improve system stability but instead prevented the main menu from loading. Sony promised to share further instructions for users with affected PS3s soon. Everyone's favorite game where you get to put on an animal mask and beat people to death is coming to PlayStation 3 and Vita next week. Hotline Miami will hit both consoles on June 25th and will be cross-buy compatible. That means buyers can snag both versions in one purchase. The versions for Sony's platforms will feature a new bull mask that will turn the entire screen black and white, save for on-screen text and the blood you leave in your wake. The game's sequel, Hotline Miami 2: Wrong Number, was announced earlier this week. We've got a few more previews up, this time from Twisted Pixel's LocoCycle and Young Horse's Octodad, Dadliest Catch. LocoCycle is a bizarre motorcycle racing fighting game hybrid set to debut on Xbox One. The game is about a sentient experimental motorcycle trained in martial arts that escapes from her manufacturer, dragging her non-English speaking mechanic along for the ride. Combat isn't too complex, but there are a lot of air juggling combo chains to master, you've got a machine gun, and there are some quick-time minigame events. Octodad is interactive slapstick. Players control an octopus trying to pass himself off as a human and become a loving husband and father. The controls are complex, but make for some pretty hilarious moments. Don't forget, we have a ton more E3 previews up on the site just waiting for your eyeballs to grace them. Alright guys, we are officially out of the woods with E3. I'm gonna go take a nap. Have a good weekend, Polynauts.